Your income literally reflects who you believe yourself to be, my friends. So think about it this way. When we're talking about money here, and money is a really, really great example because what ends up happening when we want more money? Hmm? I just kind of told you. I mean, like we want more money, we need more money. No, then your mind kind of goes down that rabbit hole of how do I get more money? What do I need to do? This is kind of the entrepreneur trap. Okay, you know why you can't make money as an entrepreneur is because it's the state you're operating from. Do you understand? Okay, no matter what reason it is, money's not coming into you. It's your state behind what you're doing. Okay, it has nothing to do with the hours you're putting in, the hours you're working. You can work 2 hours a day, or you can work like Alex and Mosey and work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. You see, it's not the hours you're putting in. It's your mindset. It's your state behind what you're doing. Okay, so let me give you an example here. Okay, I'm at my desk here. Now I can sit down and I'm working really hard. I'm trying to figure out how do I make more money. I'm in that need. I'm trying to chase money. Okay, when I sit down and work 12 hours a day, my mindset is I have to work 12 hours a day. I have to do this 7 days a week because I need to make money. You see the state I'm operating from? I'm trying to chase money. I'm trying to get it because I need it. And with the law of attraction, law of assumption, with manifesting, okay, we all know when you're chasing something, it runs from you. It's like I'm dangling a carrot over your face, and you're running after that carrot. You're just running after it. But you never get the carrot. You never catch it. It's just dangling there. Okay, you have to understand, like when you're trying to chase something, you're trying to get something. It's all that does is create friction. Friction is force, and force negates from you. But that's why I told you. That's why I gave you this example. Okay, now listen, guys. I could sit here. I could do the same exact thing. I could work 12 hours a day. I could work 7 days a week, just like Alex and Mosey. But when I sit down, I'm not chasing money. My mindset isn't about money. My mindset is I want to do this. I want to help more people. My goal is to help 1 million people. How am I going to do this? It has nothing to do about the money because I'm sitting down in a different type of mindset. I'm sitting down into a different type of identity. No, I'm operating from a more successful version of myself than an old version of myself. Do you understand? Okay. Like if I'm sitting down and I'm working 12 hours a day because I need to make more money, I need to make this stuff happen, okay? And it just seems like nothing is flipping happening, okay? It's because I'm working from that old identity that don't have it. Do you understand? That's why things are not working if you're an entrepreneur, okay? Listen, when you talk about your identity, okay, are you operating from a poverty version of you, or are you operating from a rich version of you? You understand? Like a poverty version of you is you need, you don't have, I want, how do I make this stuff happen? That's a poverty version of you. Okay. Now, how would a rich version of you act around money if you already had all the money? Do you understand? That's the separator, and that's what you gotta be. That's how you have to act and behave and think right now today. That you already have it, baby. Okay, it's already yours. And it is really true. Like once you want a specific amount of money, you already have it in consciousness. You just don't see it yet in your 3D world. Okay, you have to be kind of patient around that. But how you speed up time is you behave exactly how you would behave if you had the money that you want. Okay, that's why I love this quote. I'll read it to you before I forgot about it. Your income reflects who you believe yourself to be. So let's spin it another way. Who do you really believe yourself to be? Do you believe you're the most successful version of you? Do you really believe that you can have anything you want? Do you really believe that you can make $1 million a year? Do you really believe you can make $100,000 a month? Do you really believe it? Okay, because listen, if you really believe, just on simple things, if you really believe you can have anything you want, you really believe, you know what, even if I don't know how to do it, I can figure it out. If you really believe that, then you're thinking like the most successful version of you, and it's going to come to you naturally because you're going to detach from it naturally because you really believe it's going to come to you eventually. You don't know when it's going to come, but you just know it's going to come because you believe you get everything you want. Okay. Now, some people might call it arrogance. Some people might call it like, well, Chad, you sound like a narcissist. Okay. But that's how you have to believe. You have to believe that everything's going to work out in your favor. No matter what it is, everything's going to work out for me. Okay. You have to believe that way. Okay. Now flip it to the other side of the coin. Okay. What happens when you don't believe that way? What happens when you believe like a poverty consciousness? Okay, what ends up happening is you really don't believe that you can have the amount of money you want. To your core, to your root, you really don't believe it. So you got to work on your belief. Okay? Like when I say to you, your income reflects who you believe yourself to be, really deep down, just being in your face. If you want to be a millionaire, the reason why you're not a millionaire yet is because you don't believe it. You don't believe it to be true for you. You think it's too outside of you. You understand? Okay. Then what happens is when you kind of do this work longer and you start to believe it to be true for you, another thing that holds it back is because you're trying to figure out the how. You're trying to figure out how it's going to happen, or you're trying to figure out, I need this, I want this, I need this, I want this. Just like your SP. I'll give you one more example here that connects this, okay? To make you see it a little bit more. Okay. Now this is true in the SP world. Okay. What happens when you want to attract your SP, you want to attract your specific person, and you need them, you want them, you're chasing them? What happens just naturally in the human dynamics, human psychology? What happens? Okay. Listen, guys, even if that person is attracted to you, they're going to stay away from you. Why are they going to stay away from you? Because they pick up this weird energy from you that you need them. You have to have them. You're chasing them. Okay, and this weird energy, this needy energy, they kind of interpret it as you're going to suffocate them. So they stay away from you. Okay, it's the same dynamic. It's the same thing happening in every situation. Okay, it's the same thing happening if you're an entrepreneur. You need it. You're chasing it. You're trying to figure it out. You're producing this needy energy, and money stays away from you. Listen, guys, in order to have everything you want, in order to have the level of income that you want, if it's you want to be a millionaire, you want to make $100,000 a month, or maybe you just want to make a couple $100,000 a year. Okay, maybe that's your cap. Maybe that's all you can fathom right now. Okay, but listen. Who do you have to become in order for you to have that amount of money? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's who you have to become. This is why they say manifestation is from within out. Okay? I'm not trying to get anything outside of me. I'm not trying to get the $100,000 a month outside of me. I'm not trying to get my dream job, my dream house, or whatever outside of me. Everything happens within me. So what that means is I got to become that person who has what I want right now. So I got to figure out, and this is your homework, I got to figure out how I would behave right now today if I'm a millionaire. How would I behave? What would I be doing? How would I be sitting down and working? What would my mindset be? What type of activities would I be doing? What type of hobbies would I have? What type of friend groups would I be involved with? Okay. Where would I go out to eat? Where would I buy my coffee? Do you understand? And it goes deeper than that. What type of decisions would I make? Okay. And I love this one. I'll give you this nugget right now if you stayed this far in this video. I love this, and I'll give Neville Goddard the credit for it because it's Neville Goddard. It's more of an advanced training of Neville Goddard of living in the end. But Neville Goddard said this: how would you view your world? This should make you really think, guys, if you're really trying to figure this stuff out. How would you view your world if you had everything that you want? How would you view your world if you were a millionaire right now today? You see, guys, it's your perception of your world. Once you change your perception, Everything has to follow around it. Do you understand? Okay. I love that. I've been saying that lately in my videos. Do you understand, tribe? It's your outlook or perception around everything that you do. Okay. Listen, that's either keeping you tied to your old identity or keeping you tied to your new identity, that most successful version of you. It's your outlook on your world. It's your outlook around everything happening to you, positive or negative. It's your perception of your world, my friends. Okay? But other than that, tribe, I don't want to keep this a marathon video. Sometimes I like to try to do shorter videos. But anyway, tribe, if you want to be part of the tribe here on YouTube, the greatest tribe on planet YouTube, by the way, the link is in the description. If you want to reach out to me or work with me, the links are also in the description. Other than that, remember, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.